The quality sucks.
All right, we're broadcasting now.
Yeah,
This is our first stream. I'm Iron Wolf.
I don't have a code name, but we'll have to fix that.
Yeah. Well,
We're probably talking to nobody
We're
right
talking to
now.
nobody.
That's really sad.
my
but,
0 subscribers I have right now.
It's better than doing drugs right now. Like, we could be high. Actually, that would be a lot better.
Yeah, maybe get high first and then do the stream.
I think a lot more people would enjoy it then.
Yeah.
Or maybe they'd be like, what the fuck is this? But I guess most actors are high when they're in movies, so like.
Are they?
Well, yeah. How else do you think Bruno Mars got up on stage during the Super Bowl? He was definitely coked out of his mind. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Drugs are really, really essential to everything. Like, I don't think I could exist.
And the world runs on drugs.
Like, think about this. Like, could you go through a single day in your life without doing drugs? Or with the thought that you're going to do more drugs in the future?
Caffeine counts as a drug?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, caffeine is.
I need my coffee every morning. I can't function.
Same. Why are you even alive if you're not doing drugs?
You're starting to sound like Luke, dude.
I know.
He's just like,
yeah. Like, drugs are great. Yeah.
Drugs are bad and good.
What if someone's parents heard this channel and they're like, "What are you watching?" Yeah, that'd be really sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what's going to be our topic of discussion today? Besides corporations.
Man.
Yeah.
I don't know. We can just talk about current stuff that's going on with.
But our opinions don't matter though. That's the thing. Whatever we decide to talk about, nobody gives a shit. If a politician heard us, not that they would, but if they ever did, they'd just be like, "Oh, that's cute that you care about these issues." They don't matter.
Yeah.
Nobody's opinion matters. We're all just peasants, man.
Yeah.
Even that opinion doesn't matter. So why even have opinions? It's a waste of time. Just go do some drugs.
Yeah.
At least you'll be happy about it.
Someone on YouTube will care,
But will they? Then they'll just go back to doing their drugs. They won't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really sad.
It's like we can say anything, but actions are kind of not happening. It's like,
yeah, you can say all this shit and protest and all this crap, but you can't actually do anything, because as soon as you do, you'll get arrested. And then you're not going to be doing anything. But I mean, maybe you could start a prison gang, but great. That's the thing, people want redistribution of wealth and all of that, but you take away rich people's money, they still have power. How do you think they got rich in the first place? They weren't just handed money, they took it from other people.
yeah.
They can take it away again. Doesn't matter. It's really fucked up.
Kind of a defeatist mindset, though. I mean,
yeah, it's awareness, man. You can't be blind to.
There's
reality.
Something we can do in our own lives, though, to not.
But if you have awareness, then you'll realize that you got it pretty good. It could be way worse.
Yeah.
It's we're basically farm animals,
except
it's just a step up from that. Yeah, this sucks.
So how is your job?
I mean, it's pretty good. It could be a lot worse.
What are the pros and cons of sort of working in a corporate sort of tech job like that?
The pros are you get paid a bunch of money. Your health insurance is pretty much free. You have all these benefits, mostly retirement and all that shit. So you'll never have to really worry about money.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
The cons are you have to give up X amount of time every week.
Uh-huh.
If someone tells you to do something, you have to do it.
Yeah.
But life's always going to be like that. Even rich people are beholden to someone. Beholden.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, who's your boss?
I mean, my boss.
Yeah.
or my boss's boss, my supervisor, or my
Who's your most immediate boss?
I guess that'd be Sarah or Igor.
Yeah, who's their boss?
The college,
Who's his boss? Who's the college's boss?
I guess the shareholders.
Who's their boss?
You know, like the board and the shareholders or whatever, and I don't know, just this, I don't know. Like, I guess they're somewhat beholden to their students, or
Sort of. I mean, everyone's got a boss at the end of the day, like, and like, even if you're really rich, if you want to stay rich, you got to pay people off to like keep life the way it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your job is basically to pay them as little as it takes to keep them from like making you not rich.
Mm-hmm.
And so like, even if you make it, like, you still have to listen to someone. Like, you can't ever like be really independent.
true.
Which sucks. Like, so that's the thing, is even though you got to do what someone tells you, like, at least it's not that bad. Like, it could be a lot worse.
True. Do you ever feel like you're doing work outside of your work time?
No, I don't do that. No, like, people who do that are sad. Like, people who work at Google are really sad because like Google puts all this stuff at work to make it like really easy to stay there, like free food and shit. But really, they're just getting more hours out of people.
Right. Yeah.
Like, that's really kind of screwed up, dude. Like, people who work in that part of the tech industry make a shit ton of money, but they also work like a lot if they want to keep their jobs.
Mm-hmm.
So that sucks. Like, that's like any like people who consider themselves like upper class, who make like $100,000-$200,000 a year, are just like a different form of peasant. Like,
Mm-hmm.
in fact, they're like worse than anyone else because they work more. They have less of their time available. It's like they're like mentally poorer than people who make less money than them.
Yeah. Saw that with a lot of kids who are coming back from, you know, finishing college and stuff. I know in high school, and now they're in this mindset like, no, I can't make $100,000 a year. That fucking sucks. It's like
Yeah,
it's like
it's chump change.
it's
man.
chump change. I gotta make $200K, bro. It's like,
But like, you'd end up not really.
what are you doing with that money?
Yeah.
Like, what is it? The money isn't the object. Like,
Yeah, that's
it's not
really
your
like,
objective. Like, living your life is your objective.
yeah, and like
Money can help with that, but
you're paying for that with your time too.
Yeah.
Like,
that's why I'm not going to work today. It's not about the money. It's about this. It's about, you know.
like, you only have so many weekends in your life. Like,
Right.
You really want to squander them, like give them to someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up.
Mhm.
But like, my job is not bad because I exchange like a tolerable amount of my time
Mhm.
in exchange for like less money than rich people make, but enough money so that I can do whatever the fuck I want to
Mhm.
when I do have free time.
Yeah.
Which is pretty nice. Like, that's a luxury most people don't have because they work like a shit ton of hours.
Yeah.
And are like stuck in the rat race, which is sort of pathetic.
Yeah.
Because, especially when they're working for like people who hate them, like they're working kids and stuff.
Yeah. The amount of money you make right now, would you be comfortable with having that wage your whole life? Or
Yeah.
Really?
Definitely. Why do
That's
I need
interesting
more?
to
Like,
hear.
I don't spend anywhere near all of it. Like,
Yeah.
what would I do with more money? It would sit in the bank. I don't have anything invested in the stock market because I'm waiting for Trump to get elected. So all the stocks will plunge, and then I'll buy everything. In fact, I'm going to vote for him just for that reason. Plus, a war would be really good for my industry.
Would it?
Yeah, like, here's why. Because my industry is filled with like mediocre white Americans and like really fucking smart like foreign nationals.
Mhm.
And in the case of a war, and the other thing is like most like
There's
intelligent
gonna be
people-
mediocre white Americans who are gonna.
Yeah. Well, most like intelligent people go into like software, like computer science. Very few go into like engineering. And so like all those people will be useless in a war. Like, we don't need software in a war. We need machines of war, like robots and shit. And so like my
Robots and
industry would
shit.
do really well. Like, I'd be
Infinite
in
warfare.
very high demand because there's very few like Americans who are also engineers. There's a lot of foreign nationals. Like, all the top engineers are all like Asian or something.
Uh-huh.
So like I would be in much higher demand if there were a war. So I'm actually like, yeah, let's go to war, man.
Well,
It's the same if you're in like the oil
just
industry.
think about the effects on the economy as a whole.
Yeah, that's the thing. It would fuck over everyone
Taxing
else.
trillions of dollars from Americans
It would hurt
to
most
spend
Americans.
it on useless plans that don't work.
Yeah, but it'd be good for me. I mean, that's what it's all about, right? Like, everyone votes in their self-interest. Like, how could you not? Like, you give any of those people the same opportunity, they'll vote in their self-interest too. Yeah, it's all about power, man.
Yeah.
People like power. Like, it's really interesting to see people who like hate corporations and like hate capitalism because they're not like sucking on its tit. But as soon as they are, they're like, oh, capitalism is great. It's like, I don't see anything like, I don't have any judgment there. Just everyone was like that. They just made lie about it.
Yeah.
Like, but they're all like that. They're all corporate whores, just waiting to be corporate whores.
Yeah.
Like, if someone said to me, like, I'll give you $1 million if you like basically do what I say for a year.
Mhm.
Fuck yeah, I'd do it. Like, I say money is evil and stuff, but like, if
I mean,
someone
like-
gave you that opportunity,
Like suck my dick
well,
every day for $1 million.
I mean, that's basically it. Like,
Yeah.
that's basically it. Wow, this topic sucks.
Yeah.
Cool.
Basically just rambling and
Yeah.
okay. Well,
Yo, what's up, man? What's